and welcome to ANB Bronze 21 Part 3. Last time out we ran Troll 90 in just over 1 minute, so we know we can farm a bit higher than that. In terms of the character, the only change since episode 2 is that lethal shot and explosive shot have upgraded from 7 to 8, so we have our main abilities heading from 8 to 9, so that is all good. I've got 56 minutes here. I want to try and run all that down in this session. No point running 90. I don't know if it's too soon to be looking at 100. I'm going to go up in 5s and see how they go. I tried to find a farming map. We do have most of the bells and whistles with this gear, so it might be that we can go straight to 100, but I don't want to jump in too soon and lose time. Wow, an even darker cave. We might find a map that we can play in a minute. Huzzah! That's why it'd be nice to get to Troll 105, where we'll always have these snow maps. That'll be the end of those. And we'll have a little breather with them. Round up the next group. So this is the first run of the day, so it might not be the fastest that we achieve. That has gone rather messily, hasn't it? We've managed to catch up a bit. And that should be everyone to pull out Kara. Yeah, there she is. So we're looking to try and do this in under 90 seconds. Which we have. I think I will stick around with 95 for a bit, and once those times are closer to 1 minute, we'll take a look at jumping up to Troll 100. So we'll meet back up shortly. What does that do for our champion levels? 18 of those. I'm guessing I assigned some defence but nothing else yesterday on the last run. So ability rate's finished, everything else is finished there, so we're just extra gold and then it's just power thereafter. Just general stuff to salvage. Gemstones, let's see what we get. Could be things for socketing. Oh, let's fuse that up. We'll fuse that one up as well, and that one, and that one. Not that we really need any more ability rate in the build. Don't really need armour, but since we've got a spare socket, might as well do that. We'll unsocket that because we can fuse that to brilliant, even though we've got loads of ability rate already. We don't need all of that. Technically I could upgrade that and get us more vitality. Let's do that. Actually, if we do it that way, then when we unsocket that, they're all together in the inventory, aren't they? fuse that, and another brilliant socketed, so we've got 1-2 trillion left to get to. Brilliant. Okay, yes, so I will run 95 for a bit and then we'll get back together when I feel we're ready to step up to 100. And welcome back. Through running Troll 95, got enough materials to get the missing marks of Titans, so I have added the second Slayer enchantment to the Firebug, so we now have all the bells and whistles. All the gemstones that are socketed are brilliant. We've probably got too much ability rate, so if I might replace some of them later, I don't know. Still running 95, although I'm tempted to push up to 100 or 105. We'll just do one more run at 95. Been at the stage for some time where clear time isn't down to how strong the character is, it's how good is the map composition and how well do I play it. Because I think the fastest run's been under a minute and we still hit some quite a way slower than that, as this will probably be on account of I'm recording and talking and not really paying too much attention. But we'll see how this goes. That's a mess, isn't it? I need to go back here because I know there's a group. Try and pull in for one final blob to pull out Kara. So we're losing aggro again because I'm not paying too much attention. So that's about an average time that we've been seeing, around 74, 75, 76 seconds, which has been quite nice. It allowed me to get enough books as well to get these up to 9. I've decided let's send them straight to 10, probably do these next, get them up to 10, then these 3 to 10, and then I'll probably work on synergy, since that's going to help as well. I think at 90 with the attack speed we might finally break that definite 7 hits per second. Let's chuck those in there. We can sell some apples at last. I always like to have 100 of each spare, so we'll soon have some of those. So I'm waffling. Let's take a look at 100 together. It'll at least get us some currency boosters and some experience boosters, and depending on how well this one goes, maybe 105, and if we do go up to 105, that's where I will be spending probably the next 4 hours of the event. I do of course need to play more sensibly than this. A little bit slow through there, but never mind. Probably pulling too many here. We need to keep aggro on everything, so we'll go back to that one. Keep some shots coming in. That should wipe that blob out. I'm going to put, if this is a slow clear, then I'm going to put it down to me being a bit daft in the way I've played it. But with Talisman of Power. Yeah, it's the same clear time as 95, so we can definitely do 100. So we might as well take a look at 105. For clearing 100 we have 3 EXP boosters, 3 currency boosters and some tasty glory. So that means we've got 2 hours worth of boosters there, which is handy. I will need to buy some later as well. Need to assign champion points, they help. So let's see how 105 goes. See, I prefer running 105 from about champion level 1400, because at that stage on a fire lily, no matter how much more power you put in, it generally doesn't make any difference to your clear time. It's map composition, and if you got a good map composition, did you play the map well, will determine how quickly you clear it. Pull them in from back there. Don't really like running behind too many rocks, because the game's pathing just has things wandering off in silly directions. Those elites are dealt with. Play about with this slot for now. Getting a fair bit of lag, which suggests I need to restart the game as well, but then again, I've had some problems with Microsoft this evening. It could be that. All those elites should help us do a nice job in pulling out Kara now. Helps if I pay attention to if Slayer or Talisman of Power is up. There's Slayer. And Talisman of Power. It's a little bit slow, but we'll give it another try. See how that goes. That's painful dragging those. It is a game restart required. Fuse that, that'll get rid of it. Click that into there. We'll do one last 105. See, that's a wonderful looking start, all those elites and even more of them. Helps if I hit the right buttons as well. So already 50% because of all of those elites. That's what a good map composition can do for you. So let's get this lot rounded up. We'll be close to pulling out Kara. And a Talisman of Power still up, and suddenly 107. So yes, Troll 105 is where we shall be farming for probably 4.5 hours, which I don't intend in recording because that will drive you absolutely loopy bored. but at least that's what I shall be doing. So I will pause the video and we'll meet back up once that experience farming is done. And welcome back. So the initial boosters that we had running have finished. We're still only 1 hour 50 minutes into the event. Currently champion level 1365, just farming troll 105. I've got some books of learning sat here for a reason. What I want to do is see my haste rating at 7.1 so that I know I am getting 7 hits per second. I don't want to waste time in the training grounds working out what my actual hits per second are at the moment. So I'm rather hoping we've got synergy level 87. I'm rather hoping if we get it to 90, perhaps this attack speed boost will be enough just to push the attack speed up to a definite 7. So rapid fire, mag trap and heat seekers are all at level 10. I know there's been a valid criticism from part 1 about there's a lot of how to and not so much why. So the reason I've gone for these skills are initially for upgrading is because I'm going to be using them obviously in experience farming and exactly the same ones for push. So the quicker I can get them to 10 then the quicker we can do farming. But that's not to say we want to ignore synergy. Now the easiest way that I can push up synergy at the moment is take some of these low level skills. I do have 2 at level 1. I'm going to leave them at level 1 still. The reason for that is when we run story maps to get through to world 4 for gold farming eventually, I won't have as much ability rate as I currently have, so keeping this nice and low gives us a very short cooldown, so we'll be able to cast it enough times just to speed through a map and then cast smoke screen near the end and get through the map, which is the idea behind that. So I will, these are 30 minutes, I will take 3 of my level 3 skills and probably just upgrade as many of these as I can to 4. So 3 books there, which will come just from trials, and we can take the next 3 and we'll just instantly upgrade those as well to level 4. And another bunch of 3s instantly to 4. 1, 2, 3. And we might as well carry on just popping some of these for now, so we'll upgrade those ones to 5. Hour and a half, that's fine. We can read 1 1-hour book and 3 10-minute books, so those are instantly done. We can take some of these level 4 skills and upgrade those to 5 up here. So 1, 2, 3 and one of those. 110 will give us another attack speed. I don't think we'll get to 110 from this little session, because we will be into 3 hours per upgrade after this. 1, 2, 3 and we'll pop that one. Oh, might be able to. Oh, I've missed a 10-minute book. There we go. 105, we've got 9 hours there, so we can get these up to 6 as well. They're 3 hours each. 1, 2, 3, and some other level 5s to 6. So that one, and that one. Read 3 of these. So that gets us to synergy 111, so we're getting vitality, ability rate, and we've got 5% attack speed on our base attack, so that's before haste and all sorts of other things are added in. So at this point I think I will... Are these going to increase our damage? Yes. Well, that one is... We'll increase these ones to 9. That's going to require running TL105 and getting a load of 3-hour books of learning. I'll drop these down here for now, so once I've got enough of those I'll just run those. So let's have a look and see what that's done. So that has got us to 7.1 hits per second, so I know I've definitely got 7 hits per second now going on. I haven't improved on that run time we saw earlier at TL105, so really? Okay, we won't worry about that. We'll try one more time. Aha! I'm not ranked, really? That's interesting. Let's just hope that's a problem with the server. Hopefully it is, because otherwise we've got a serious problem on our hands. So I shall worry about that off camera later if I do a restart of the game after this episode's finished. Oh good grief, what are we doing? So at this stage it's pretty much map composition and how well you play it that determines how quickly you clear a trial. And I sort of got a bit distracted by that not ranked yet, so kind of messed up my thinking for running this trial. So we're well over the 90-second mark and a lot stronger than we were earlier, but that's why I sort of say around 1400 and possibly even lower. When you're using Fire Lily, it's really not helping your clear times. What also helps is when you run trials in ANB events is to have your boosters running. And then we don't get 4 champion levels, we get 13 or 14. We'll try one last one. This will wrap up this episode, and then I'll do a game restart and see if that helps. We don't want to lose aggro on them. We still need an escape route through there, and we'll nuke those. Oh, it was a waste of heat seekers. Firing them off at an already dead group. Group these few up. That's enough to pull out Kara. That's a better run than last time, isn't it? So where are we? Champion level 1382. Maybe we do one more and finish at, or it'll be two more, finish at 1400 ish in under 2 hours of event time. I've really not been playing that intelligently today. Yeah, there's elites in there, it's worth getting rid of that pack. Ooh. These aren't as big a pools as I would normally do. Hopefully that's enough to wipe most of them. Extra groups of elites, why were they not aggroed? There's a wildly varying clear times at the moment, nothing to write home about. Havoc could. Not too bad, that one. Still going in the salvage pile. Right, last run of the day. I promise. This should get us to champion level 1400. Which I think will be a nice stopping point. It's not the cleverest place to trap them, is it? Wow, we're slow. Thankfully, it doesn't matter too much with bronze, given the amount of playtime we have, and I will struggle to use much beyond 6 hours, I guess, of playtime. Is that the worst use of heat seekers you've seen yet? That's it. So, as we finish 1406, yippee, take those. 76 Havoc gloves, extra gold experience. I'll tell you what we will do, we will stick them in here with our gold farming rather than haste extra gold and ability rates. We're going to lose some ability rate, but we'll get extra gold in there, so we'll keep those ones for gold farming later, a much better stat to have, and we will sell those things. So again, although I had plenty of ability rate added in to this gold farming set that we made initially, If I get decent drops that are going to have nice extra gold on them, then we could lose all that ability rate. So again, that's important reason for keeping smokescreen nice and very low until we've done our gold farm. So 1 hour 54 gone, champion level 1400. We've got our 3 main abilities up to level 10. Let's get the passives up to 10, then I'll deal with these and Nimble Fighter for gold farming, and then it's a case of everything else. Hopefully I'll have enough spare 1 hour and 10-minute books just to catch these up for synergy after gold farming's done. So any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below, and as always, thank you very much for watching.